Welcome to another video from Dr. Locke. We recently just looked at an app by Tony Stewart. It was Lara, and now we're going to look at some of Tony Stewart's other apps because he did actually have some pretty good ones there which were interesting. So I'm just going to search by his name and see what comes up. Oh, there they all are. So we've already looked at the Lara Automotive Lockade. Yep, good app, good for the Australian market, 5-star. So let's go now and look at this Inline pinner. See what this is, some sort of master keying one. So I'm going to install that, except shouldn't take long to install. So just installing it now. Hopefully I won't have to reboot. Looks like quite a small, simple app. Don't know exactly what it's for. I didn't read the instructions. I thought it would be easier just to bring it up and run through it. The other overview went for about 40 minutes, so let's see if we can just do this nice and quick. Get rid of that little message down there. Stop seeing ads. Just go away, ads. Okay, so we've got a couple of pins up the top. Can we go left? Can we go right? No. Add a key. Okay. Clear. Label. Let's try this. GMK bidding 121200. Active. Yep. Label MK bidding 121222. Active. Okay, so it's giving me all my pinning for it. Alright, is that what this does? Done. Okay, can we clear that? Done. How do I get back up now? How do I undo being done? Nope. Alright, so what do we got here? Can we add another key? Add another key. CK1. And let's give it some funny bidding now. Nothing good. And we'll make that active. Okay, so we can throw that one in there too. Do I get rid of that? There it is there. It's on my phone. I need to push the back button to get rid of that keyboard. That's what the problem was. Alright, so I could add all that there. I'll add one more key just for fun. Test. And let's add some really obnoxious bidding. And no odd evens. We'll just put them in any old fashion. Done. Uh-oh. I might have crashed it. Did we crash it? I think we did. GMK, okay, they're all active. Let's see if we can just add another digit here. There we go. My mistake, I didn't crash it. It's too smart for me. It was just basically that I didn't put in the 6th chamber on my CK1. So, okay, so there's the pinning to make everything work. All of those keys work. I just simply needed to put them all in here and make them active, not active. I'm going to select a button now and take out a key, and my pinning changes. Add a key, my pinning changes. So it's basically a inline pinning calculator. Pretty good description of exactly what it is. And how many keys can we add here? I'm not sure. That's a name. Oop. I want to give it 6. Okay. So we can throw in just about anything there, and it's going to give us our master pins. Alright, so now the send function. If I wanted to, I guess I could use this for a staff member. Well, for starters, if you're not very good at master keying, or you want to just clarify something, you could enter it all in. I'll show you exactly the master pins needed to be used, or I guess you could send this to a staff member if they're on a job site and they need keying for a particular system and you don't want to send them all the system information. You could simply just send them the pinning for that particular cylinder just by entering the code, the keys that you want to work. And I have had that scenario a few times where I can't trust the person out on site with all the information for the building. It's just too big. But what I can do is just give them this pinning chart, and rather than having to write it all down and do all that, let's see if that send button is going to do it for us. Mail, just once. Okay, so there is Can we get rid of that keyboard? Okay, there is our bidding. Bottom pins, keys working, approximate number of phantom keys. Go away, keyboard, go away, go away. 1,435 phantom keys can operate this lock. So that's pretty cool. I didn't see phantom keys on the other thing. But now, by entering in those 6 keys and the bidding for those 6 keys, I could send that then to a team member. They've got all the information they need to work on that one particular door, or that one particular part of the system, without compromising everything, without having all the information for every other door in the place. Also, the phantom keys is a good thing. If you were to use this program, for example, talking to a customer, you could clearly, send this information off to them should anyone else need to service their system later on. It also gives a number of phantom keys so you can identify how weak your system is. This particular combination here is quite weak, having that amount of phantom keys, and that is because the system I haven't designed in any way. I've just basically thrown a whole heap of random cuts and keys at it, and that's how come we've ended up with 1,435 possible other keys that could work in this one cylinder. Okay, so going back, all right, so we can still add a key, we can clear it, and we can purchase it. No, so what purchasing would do would probably remove that advertisement there. Okay, so a quick assessment of the tool. Is it good? Yes. Would I use it? Well, I don't really need to use it because I learned how to master key properly. A lot of people now who are learning locksmithing often don't do the complete course, or they've done part of it, who might find this a little bit more useful. So do I need it? No. Would I use it? Well, yeah, I would use it in certain circumstances when I need to pass on information about a particular system. I didn't want to give too much. I could just basically send them the key layout and they could pin up that one cylinder. So I think the send function is very handy. Adding keys, well, look, it does make it easier. It gives you the pinning straight away. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people might not find it necessary, but I mean, a lot of people might find it necessary. I mean, it is a tool. It does do the send function. It does show you the phantom keys. Oh, actually, it is listed down the bottom there too. I didn't see that underneath the ad. 1,435 phantom keys operate this lock. Yeah, so interesting little app. It's called the Inline Pinning Calculator, and for all of those people that aren't familiar with how pins work, basically you've got your bottom pins and then you've got your master pins on top, and they all add up to the numbers below. So in the test example there, you've got 921189. If you look at the bottom pins, you've got a 1 in that first position. So if you add all of those pins up, you'll actually get a 9. And then in the second position, you've got a 2. So that means the key will work there. Third position, you've got a 1. Fourth position, you've got a 1. And 0, 0. Anyway, you get the idea. You basically just keep adding them too. That's how we do master keying and mason keying. And this does really make it quite a lot easier. And it might also help, with that send function, that you can explain things a lot easier, or vice versa. Send it to people out on site and print it up very easily by emailing yourself and printing it up. So yeah, without giving somebody the complete system. So you don't even have to use the labels here on these keys. You could label it whatever you wanted, as to keep keys confidential. So you could go key 1, key 2, key 3. So then I could send that off to a locksmith, or a locksmith on site. Maybe it might be another locksmith that's doing some contract work for you, and I would say, please make this work in this cylinder. And it's not telling them, hey, look, this is this key, this is this key, this is this key. It's just basically say, put these pins in here, and everyone will be happy. Anyway, good little app. Leave your comments down below if you use it, or if you can think of some other way of using it that I haven't thought about, or if it's for, or if I've missed something out. Always happy to hear all the comments. But yeah, another little handy app from Tony Stewart, available from the Google App Store. You just type in Tony Stewart or Inline Pinning Calculator and you can download it there. Okay, thanks for watching.